Today's a bit of a risky one. I've got some gloves in front of me. At first glance, they just look like regular gloves with an unusual pattern on them. But I heard about these things, I saw them on Amazon, and I was like, the world needs to know. They need to know the truth. Because these are called NoCry, or no cut, no cry. Apparently you can't cut these gloves. You could use them in the kitchen and keep your fingers. Look at this. Look at that! Bah! Tom went and bought this knife. The way he looks, they were looking at him sideways because, you know, they thought, with that shirt on, they were worried. Oh! These are targeted at people, you know, in the kitchen, maybe in the workshop. Supposedly, the fibers that are in there won't allow a blade to come through and cut your skin. That's the idea here. They're relatively inexpensive. And hey, man, I don't know, a lot of people cutting veggies, whatever you're doing, this could save your day if they work. Now, cut proof? Meh. Nothing's really cut proof. I mean, we'll bring a saw out here, we'll get a samurai sword, I'm sure you can find a way to puncture it, but the question is, do they work well enough that if you accidentally slipped, where you could keep your blood in your system where it belongs? So anyway, these are the gloves. They're lightweight. They feel kind of nice. Yeah, NoCry, that's what they're called. It says cut level 5, high performance. What's this paperwork say? Take the time to read this carefully. NoCry gloves greatly reduce the risk of injury from sharp objects, but are not guaranteed to leave you completely unharmed in all situations. Be careful not to cut yourself even when you're wearing these. These aren't designed to be cut-proof, but to offer protection against cut-related accidents. Okay, we get it. This is the disclaimer right here. They're not cut-proof. But we're gonna kick it into high gear because I'm gonna test it on my hand, but then I'm gonna put some veggie... Tom, this is a hell of a... That's a carrot, if I ever saw one with this going on. Is this edible, like up here? Anyway, we got a carrot. We're gonna stick that into one of the fingers and really go after it and see where the threshold is. You guys are clumsy. You can barely get the cereal box into the bowl. You put these babies on, you're a master chef. Let me put this on. Here we go. I'm put on the left hand and wield the knife with the right. Ooh-wee! It is weird. You don't trust it. You don't trust it. Because at the end of the day, all your instincts are telling you to not do this, what you're about to do. I'm just gonna be light at first. The fibers appear to be holding up here. The thing is, if it slipped through, it'd be too late. I'm putting pretty good pressure now. It's not really impacting that at all. This is weird. Sawing at my own... Yeah, it's pretty legit, guys. If we go back to the paper... Like, I mean, look how sharp... I barely touched that. I barely touched it. Super light, and I make that groove in there. That's gonna save your day. Tut, 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 tut. Ooh, a little more pressure. Big Tom, we're gonna test this out, bud. We're gonna see what you're made of here. The man's been out of town, getting the whole suntan going on. Show him the suntan. Can you see it? It's up here. There's a whole thing going on. Where were you, Tom?
Cuba.
Tell the people, don't
Cuba.
Tell me. There you go. No need to yell. Tom was in Cuba and he decided to trade his shoes for booze. That's the kind of guy Tom is. Yeah, I know, but here's the thing. You can just start up here.
No, man.
Don't get your hand in there, brother! Are you ready?
Yeah. Are you sure it doesn't have to be like the other way?
Ready, Tom?
Yeah. Oh, it's so weird, man. That's weird, alright.
Doesn't make any
Oh,
sense.
man.
You don't need
so
these.
weird.
You don't need those, Tom.
That is
You don't
so
need any
weird.
of this. That doesn't make any sense, right? Because you get the banana back and it's instant. All right, Tom, thank you very much. Now the people, they believe me. They believe you. I was putting pressure, right?
Oh, yeah.
I put pressure, yeah. Okay.
That's freaking.
So here we go. Now it's carrot time. Here we go. This represents the human finger. I'll slide in here. the carrot in there, you can see. Woo! Oh. If you want to get through this, you can, to be clear. It wouldn't be as severe, but this is more for like, you know, little nicks. But, oh! 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 All right, that's your finger, brother. All right, if you manufactured these products or if you're just a sensitive viewer, I'm not trying to claim that it's not meeting my criteria. I mean, they're called NoCry, not no chop, not no cut. And if you really intentionally want to get through this, you can, as you can tell. I think these serve a purpose. They're a couple of bucks. They're pretty cool, but don't go getting too crazy.